When my dad got too old to donate blood because he was on medication, I would donate in his name as well. And it's important because people always need it.
We are on Lake Atitlan in Guatemala, and we are KDA, Kidney Donor Athletes, and we have just summited so far 2 volcanoes, Pacaya and Acatenango. We are 18 strong, and we are showing the world that you can do anything with 1 kidney and dispelling all the myths out there that after donation, kidney donors don't resume normal lives.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Sunspot Project. So today we are going to be highlighting one of the most inspirational people that I know, Jenny Godnick. I had the pleasure of working with Jenny for many years as a school counselor. Jenny, she has quite a resume. She was in the Army for 20 years. She ended up retiring as a major. She was a teacher and school counselor for 32 years. Jenny spends a lot of her time volunteering. She's involved in Meals on Wheels. She helps out at Marty's Senior Dog Sanctuary. She's a board member at the Elixir Fund, which is a nonprofit organization that provides comfort care to people with cancer and their caregivers. And Jenny has done the ultimate selfless act. She has donated one of her kidneys. And because she is an organ donor, Jenny spends her time speaking to high school students all about organ donation. She is also involved in the KDA, the Kidney Donor Athletes. So the KDA promotes the gift of life through living kidney donation, and their mission is to show people that you resume healthy, normal lives after donation. Jenny said that since she was a little girl, her parents really encouraged her to volunteer and give back to the community. Thank you, Jenny, for being an absolute inspiration to everyone that knows you. And let's take a look at some of the highlights of some of the work that Jenny does.
3 a.m. And this Veterans Day, New Jersey Sharing Network is honoring retired Army reservist Jenny Godnick for her work advocating for organ donation awareness and her selfless act of being a living kidney donor. Her story begins with her brother-in-law, and her journey to raise awareness has taken her to new heights. Literally, last month, Jenny and a team of kidney donor athletes planned to climb 3 volcanoes in 4 days to show that even with 1 kidney, physical challenges are still possible.
People have asked me what inspired me to donate my kidney. It's actually a very easy answer. Stephen needed a kidney, and I had a healthy one. It was just that simple. Without it, he would have died.
So being a living donor changed me probably more emotionally than physically. I was always in good shape, and I resumed doing all the athletic things that I do. But I was able, after my donation, to connect with the transplant receiving and organ donors community, and it has been life-changing in terms of my emotional well-being. Hearing stories different than mine, understand, talking to recipients, talking to my recipient, and I am a richer person, emotionally, spiritually, and I love it. I just want to sing from the top of volcanoes.
So for this month's kindness challenge, we are going to be encouraging you to donate blood. Donating blood is actually a pretty simple process. You can go to the American Red Cross's website, follow the prompts to find a blood drive near you. You could search through your zip code. You could download their app, which is pretty easy to follow. But overall, it's a really simple process. So today, I'm actually going to be donating blood myself. I'm going to be heading over to a blood drive run by the American Red Cross. I'm supposed to be donating blood. I'm going to be talking with the executive director of Central New Jersey, and I'm going to be interviewing a couple of different donors to see what motivates them to donate blood. So let's take a look.
Hi, I'm here donating blood at the Red Cross at the Hamilton YMCA. I've been donating for quite a few years, probably since I was in high school. And, I'm 29 now, so it's been a few years.
When I was little, my dad donated blood every chance he got.
I also worked in the hospital and gave out blood, and I could see what the impact was on cancer patients, on people who had been in injuries, and how it helped save their lives. So I've seen both ends of it. I've been a donator, and I've actually seen where it's used.
Pediatric people will call me every month or every 6 weeks or whatever it is to donate blood for the children. And, they always let me get in line first.
I had twins that were preemies, and one of my twins ended up having a transfusion when he was born and helped save his life. So personally, it's impacted my family.
And came from a family that was always donating blood. I enjoy meeting all different people, and it's a way of giving back as you get older.
I'm Kim Getz. I'm the Executive Director of the Central New Jersey chapter of the American Red Cross. At the Red Cross, we have 5 lines of service that suit our mission to support individuals at times of need. We follow 7 fundamental principles within the organization and across the globe at all Red Cross organizations. Here in Central New Jersey, we support blood services, which is primarily what we're going to talk about today, supporting 40% of the nation's blood product supply, connecting great blood donors with patients in need. The Red Cross can only do its work through the power of volunteers, both volunteer blood donors and our volunteers who are in our workforce. 90% of our workforce is volunteer. So more often than not, when you see somebody in a Red Cross vest out in your community, they are volunteers, they're trained. So that's a number 1 need of ours all the time. And also the generosity of donors. The American public is really what drives the financial ability to carry out the mission and to support people in need. When I got started with the Red Cross was right before Superstorm Sandy hit. And I think, we all remember that time. I was really moved by people showing up for each other. And I didn't understand that until I saw it in such a large scale. We had staff members who were impacted, volunteers in New Jersey who were impacted, right? They were helping other people, but their home was impacted by the storm. Trees and down wires and no electricity, and then down the shore, we know that devastation. And I have a memory of sitting and working. We were working with our team in New Jersey, and in the door were Red Crossers from around the country. They started showing up. They got in their emergency response vehicles and they deployed in to help us. And so many times now through this role that I have been able to intercept amazing people who just are ready to give themselves and their time and their energy to help somebody else. It's a wonderful network of helpers, right? I mean, I know it's sort of cliche to say that, but it's true. And people pay it forward often. So often we meet blood donors who they're on the table donating because someone they loved needed blood.
Thank you for watching this month's episode of the Sunspot Project. Make sure to take time and just click on the link to subscribe to the channel. We want to thank the Cranberry Golf Club for sponsoring this month's video. Go visit their website at cranberrygolf.com to learn more. They're a great golf course. They have a bar and grill called The Bog. You can run banquets and events, so go check them out, and we'll see you soon.